Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Gameweek 2 deadline stream. Apologies for the delay. The 9 to 5, the people that pay me for my 9 to 5 actually made me work to the last minute. Unacceptable. On a Friday. Unacceptable. How's everyone doing? I can already see some people in the chat. Let me just quickly add this stream to X as well. Let me just make sure that's working. Perfect. That's working. Thank you for everyone that's already on here. Let me say some hellos, man. Who can I see on here? I can see Bud. What's going on, Bud? Listen, and when it comes to predictions, we need to speak. You are super strong. Also, Jay, super strong as well. Super strong with the predictions. And first, thank you. Afternoon as well. Exactly. Straight in with a question. Let me save this one more. Who to start? Richards, Livermento. I'm going to save this one after I say hello to a couple of people and I'm coming back for that. Love that, though. You're ready for this game week. After your incredible game week 1, captain in Ekatike. Fair play to you. Got to respect that, man. Went against Salah. Please like and exactly. You know what? Get it out of the way nice and early. As soon as you jump on, like the stream, share it. Hopefully you're subscribed. As I said, last week we had good fun and not just good fun. We also, the predictions is super competitive. I've got to be honest with you. That was one of the best weeks. Davis, what's happening, bro? Looking forward to a bang. I hope so, because my game week 1 was a bit not great, you know. But my boy, Freshly, it's good to see you, man. Good to see you at what's it called? Not Meets, it was Fest. It was good catching up, bro, man. How you doing as well? Love that. I need to add, I'm gonna add the emojis, by the way, for the members, because I know you're already a member. I'm gonna add them some nice banging ones. I've just not got around to doing it. But let me see. Let's just say it was bang, not banging. 61 star. That's incredible. I won't even tell you 55. I'm not even going to say what mine was because it was worse than that. Wade, my boy. Wade. I didn't see you at Fest. I was kind of gutted. I saw the pictures, so I know you was there. But unless I've forgotten, I mean, could I have done that? No chance. I didn't see you. I would have remembered. I know I didn't see you. Yo, what's happening, bro? Good to see you, man. Comb. Now, this guy here, you lot might have to team up on him on the Predictions League. I'm going to be honest with you. You lot might have to team up on him on the Predictions League. That's what I'm going to say to you. 2 seconds. Let me just quickly tell. 2 seconds. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Let's see. So let me see who else is here. What's going on, bro? Good to see you. I've not forgotten about what we. Oh, is it me and you that spoke in the DM? So it's someone else. Let me see what Bud's saying. Good afternoon, everyone. Hope everyone is well and have a good week. Let me see, Wade. I had to duck out. I knew it. I knew it. What happened, Wade? Why did you go so early? You was one of the people I was looking forward to actually seeing. Like, I got there a bit late, but I was thinking, I was looking for certain heads. I was like, I need to see you. I need to see this. But I didn't see you, and I was like, oh, no. As I got there, though, I thought I jinxed it because Liverpool winning 2-0. So I was driving down on the radio. I'm thinking, this is nice. As soon as I sat down, Bournemouth scored. Bournemouth scored again. I was like, why am I even here? But then Chiesa, then the King Mohamed Salah, our captain, delivered. Anyway, hopefully you had a good time. Fresh and Walker, we're off work, bang. Ah, nice. That's the best feeling. Off work and the extra bank holiday Monday. What are you going to be doing with it, though? What are you going to be doing with that extra day, man? Andrew, what's going on, bro? Good to see you. Soon we're going to get started. We're going to get straight in. Oh, look. Nova's gone in straight for the big question this week. And it is actually, you can see on the screen, I've currently got it on Mohamed Salah. But when I first put this team together, the plan was to go Palmer. I think the majority of us are scared. What's the time? We talk captaincy in maybe half an hour. But that is, let me save that as well, actually. That's something we need to discuss as well, because that's big. But did Salah deliver like Ekatike? Oh, here we go. Here we go. The Ekatike fans are coming out of the woodwork. Did Bud captain him as well? And how's this? No plans yet. Maybe FIFA. Have you got the beta? The closed beta? I think it's out. You might have got a code, bro. You might have got a code. But anyway, hopefully everyone is well. Listen, everyone's well. It's nice weather, especially if you're in the UK, London. The weather's actually blessed us today. But is this game week going to bless us? Now, the majority of you had decent game weeks. Anyone in here that had Reinders, don't let me know, because I'll be kicking you out the chat, because I'm still not recovered from that. I went and died over Reinders. It doesn't look good, but hopefully this week it can counterbalance. You see, good afternoon, Vagworks. Good to see you as well, bro. All the regulars are here. Weather is beautiful. And as I said, it will be, listen, if the game week is beautiful, then we're all happy here. That's the most important thing. But I think the majority of you all had good game weeks, actually. Looking at my team, am I going to have a good game week? What do you guys think in the chat? Some of the players look all right. They look like they got good fixtures. But some of the players are looking a bit bleak. Let me start. Sales against Crystal Palace. That's not too bad. Crystal Palace played last night, so they might be a little bit leggy. You know, us FPL managers like to say that. It might not mean niche. But I'm going to start Sales in goal, although I've got Dubravka. Now, I don't know if any of you are doubling up on Dubravka and Estev. I'm playing Estev. I'm hedging my bets here. So I'm not going to play double Burnley. I don't think there's ever a time in the history of playing FPL I've played double Burnley. I mean, that just sounds terrifying, especially the way Sunderland peppered West Ham last week. So, yeah. So, Sales in goal. Anderson comes in from the bench against Manchester United. Although Manchester United looked very good against Arsenal, I've got to say that Anderson, hopefully DEFCON points against United. I don't think they'll keep a clean sheet, but I prefer it than Van de Ven against Manchester City. Manchester City looked like they had a little bounce, a little swagger against Wolves. There could be goals, and historically, there's goals in that fixture. So that's the setup. Cucurella was one of my star players, albeit FPL literally stole a bonus point. They stole a bonus point like a day after. He had 9 points, and I ended up with 8. I mean, come on, man. Who's allowing that still? Estev, like I said, so that makes up the back 4. In midfield, let me know, guys, your teams in the chat as well. I'm intrigued to see what you guys are setting up with. Are you utilizing your bench? If you've made transfers, let me know as well in the chat if you've made any transfers. I'm currently on rolling. As you can see, I've still got 1 free transfer, but no money in the bank. So midfield, the big hitters. Mohamed Salah, the star against Bournemouth, albeit a quiet game. Very difficult game against Newcastle, and I've still got the captaincy on him. We're going to discuss that in detail because that's not fully locked, I don't think. Palmer, the guy who should be captain against West Ham, who are hideous. But then Palmer hasn't scored a goal, open play goal in the Premier League since January. That's 17 Premier League games. But then you look at him against, what was his name? You look at him against PSG, the best team in Europe, and he was on flames. So what's going on there? What do we do there? Rodgers, that red card last week destroyed Aston Villa as an attacking unit, but they were playing Newcastle. Tough game. Bruno Fernandes, again, same thing for him. Playing against Arsenal, can't really judge him. Fulham this weekend, I'm hoping for a return. Endai, the most worrying one for me here. I watched that game against Leeds and Everton. I mean, how rubbish were Everton? Be honest. I sat there thinking, why do I have an Everton player? It doesn't matter if he takes penalties. I mean, Everton might get 4 penalties this season. So the probability of them landing in the first, say, 8 game weeks, maybe I'll overhype that move. And I should have went Reinders, but then he played Monday night. Reinders had already rised by then. I didn't want to make a transfer before he played his game. What if he scored and assisted? So it was a bit of a mess. He's on forward watch. Let me tell you that now. He's on forward watch. I know it's only game week 1, but he's on forward watch. All right. Up top, the pub man himself, Fulkrug. I'm not feeling confident about this move. Nah. I'm not feeling confident about this move. I'm going to be honest with you. This move has got me a bit worried. And as he's 6 million, if you saw my last video, there's not much options to move. Either I go, is it Igor Thiago for Brentford, who was just as rubbish actually, but he got lucky. He got the penalty. So if you are going to choose between these two, you could argue the penalty taker is probably better. Watkins, same as Rodgers, got the red card finished them, so there's not even no point. But he's got Brentford this week. The bench, Dubravka, Van de Ven, Doof, and Gui. You pronunciation gurus, you can tell me how you pronounce that. Let me see. But did Salah deliver like equity? Oh, I'm reading that again. I want to read that. Okay, where did I reach? I was reaching over here. Oh, he didn't receive one. Oh, he got one. Oh, okay. You need to be hitting them ratings. The Sunderland prediction worth 10 points. Wait till you see the predictions later. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was excited. It's like my favorite part of the stream. So save that. Like you lot are. One thing I'll say, you lot are good at predictions. There's some of you that are really strong at predictions. As I said, we don't advocate like betting and stuff on my stream, but If some of you are very good at picking the scores, like you're just good. I was shocked. No Ekatike, good. So it wasn't just this is Ollie J. Jukaris, captain. This is my dilemma. Or do I go vanilla captain Salah? I'm saving that one. These are juicy questions. We're just going to go through that in a minute, Vagworks. That's a big question there, bro. That's a big one there. We have to discuss that in detail. Chelsea thoughts. Palmer captain thoughts when he plays on the right again and actually scores. Will come in when he is definite starter. So, should we do this question now, actually? That's a good shout. So, Chelsea thoughts at the moment, they didn't look that great against Crystal Palace. You could argue they were fortunate, against to that Eza goal that got chalked out. That you could argue. I was on Juice on Tuesday night. I don't know if any of you guys watched it. If you don't, you need to check it out. I might actually be on there this Tuesday as well, covering Nick. But anyway, me and Ash discussed this in detail, talking about that goal, should it been allowed or not. So Chelsea, you could have argued, got fortunate. They didn't look that great in attack, and that's including Palmer and Pedro, who a lot of you in this chat will have. Now, the young boy you're talking about, Esteve, how do you pronounce that? He looks good. He looks good. He's young and raw, but he looks sharp, like going past people. And isn't he still 18? He looks a future prospect. Whether he gets played straight away, Chelsea are still buying Garnacho. Like, they're still buying another player. They've got a lot of attackers, but none of them are really stand out. Gittins, Pedro. You look at all of them and you think, like, there isn't a pecking order to see which one's the top boy. Like, you know, they don't have like a Saka or a Salah, or they don't have one. So it is strange that Chelsea's spending all of this money, and you look at their wide players, they're all good, but there's no one, like, you know, that just looks on point. So will he come in to be a definite starter? I don't know yet. I'm not quite sure what Maresca's doing there, Cole. That's the honest truth of Chelsea. I'm not quite sure what the plan he's got. He looks a good manager, and you saw that in the Club World Championship. And they've been, their defense with the injury to Colwell is going to hinder them, and the goalkeeper. I mean, that goal that went in against Crystal Palace, did you not see what Sanchez done? It just went through him. It actually just went through him. So, yeah, they've still got issues, but Chelsea are going to be strong this season. We're only concerned selfishly about Palmer. For you Pedro owners, the more I look at it, even though Dilap is going to eventually get some minutes, Pedro might play wide, you know, because they need goals in this team. And who's scoring? Do the wide players look like they're going to score a goal? I don't know, man. So that's a good question there, man. Have Dubravka, Esteve, Verbruggen, and Van der Ven planning on hedging? What do you think? I think Dubravka. Oh, you got Esteve as well. So you probably play Verbruggen and Esteve, isn't it? Yeah, that might be the combination. I don't think you can go doubling all in. I don't think I'd play Van der Ven. He's going to be doing a lot of running, let's just say that, against Man City. So he might click up, interceptions and C-bit, maybe. And Burnley, let's not get too gassed. Sunderland, as I said, Sunderland will believe they can win that game. And one thing you know about teams that get promoted, when there's an opportunity, a game that looks like it's equal footing, which you could argue Sunderland and Burnley is, the team's going to go for it. So there could be goals in that fixture. Tough one there, but I'd probably go Esteve and Verbruggen. Yeah, that's what I would probably do. Chat, let me know what you lot think. I could see Forest getting a clean sheet against Palace. Yeah, definitely. Losing Eza now is a big issue for them. You saw it even last night. It's a big issue for them, you know. He's their creative spark. He's their brain. They've already lost the I used to go watch Palace quite a lot live, and watching is it Elise and Eza together just looks so good. It made football, that's like fun football. They've lost both of them. They're in trouble. I think that they're going to need, the Saar is all right, but he's not a brain player. He's more of a powerhouse, athletic machine. He's not really the brain. Eza and Elise were like the brains in that team. Now they've got Walton, who's a good young player, and he can be clever from deep, but they're going to need a couple more. Kamadas are not really, they need a couple more players, man. I'm not sure if they're going to get it in and around the so to answer your question, I agree with you. Forest clean sheet is looking good. People that went double Forest clean sheet should be smiling there. Is Salah a must asset, or can he downgrade to Verts? This is a big question. You saw what Salah done last week. So he's capable, even in games where he's not performing and he's quiet. We've been doing it for 8 years now. So I don't think there's any doubt. The question you're really asking is because he's 14.5 million. Can you cover him with Gakpo and Ekitike or maybe a Verts? In the next few fixtures, you could probably say yes. They don't have the penalties. He has the penalties, but I mean, that's not the end of the world. This season, that question is going to be asked a lot. Me personally, I'm answering it. You can see Salah's in my team. So I clearly believe that no, I can't cover Salah, regardless of the money. But there's a lot of people that have started game week 1. And in fact, they had really good scores. Some, if you didn't go Salah, you would have went Haaland, you might have gone Gakpo, and you would have gone Verts maybe. So you'd have been laughing. And Verts, he will deliver. I don't think there's any stress there. There's a lot of people asking me questions in my DMs, or me and Praz done Final Thoughts, which is out on the Scout channel if you haven't checked it out. And we discussed Verts as well in detail. He was asking me about him. I don't think there's any worries there as well for any of you Verts owners. So is Salah a must own? No, I don't think anyone's a must own asset. You could possibly downgrade, but I'm not sure, I'm not sure yet. It depends on your team structure and what you want to do. I bought Cunha in, thought he looked very dangerous. You know what? So I've started with Bruno Fernandes, so I'm going to have to give him his time, but you might have made the right move. Cunha looked real good. Now, when Sesko's playing and Cunha and Mbeumo, it's going to be interesting to see his position and how it probably makes him a better asset. I will be keeping an eye on that because I could save $1 million to go from Bruno to Cunha. And they've got good fixtures coming up, which we'll discuss that as well very soon as well. So that's definitely something. Listen, anyone watching on X, do me a favor. Please retweet it on X. Make sure you like it, share it, please. I'd really appreciate that. And same thing, if you're on YouTube, please like. If you want to stick around, we're going to do the predictions league later on. That's always, as I said, it's always good fun. Get involved. There's prizes as well. I won't bring them out, but people in the chat will verify there's prizes. It's not one of those fake streams or mini leagues where they give out prizes and they don't exist. All right. Yo, I don't have Reinders. Should I be worried? Also, what Carlson help, bro? I don't have Reinders, and I'm not worried this game week. I've missed last week's points. There's no point fretting over them. He's already gone up in value. He'll go up again. It is what it is. In the early part of the season, going up 0.1, it's like going up 0.5. So I've lost that value regardless. Can he do it this week again? If he returns this week, it'll be very difficult for me to not bring him in like instantaneously. I mean, the plan is still to bring him in. The only concerns with Pep is now you saw today that Rodri and Phil Foden are back in the squad. They're fit. He's got a lot of plays. Even Marmoush, who was like a star, expensive January signing, didn't play. So the point I'm getting at is Pep. Who knows? We're looking at Reinders as a perfection, cheap enabler and playing for Man City. And he played 90 minutes. And if that does materialize and it stays like that, then he's probably the best asset in the game. Full stop. Especially after last week's performance. It was Wolves, so get that in your mind. So saying don't panic, you don't need to go into it. But if he plays 90 minutes again this week, even if he doesn't get an assist or a return, he's 100% someone we need to look to bring in. I will possibly bring down, it could be even Palmer, and change my structure of the team. It depends how game week 2 will give us more information, all right? We'll have double the information we had for game week 1. We will see who's in danger of this team, where I can use that money. Because I could get Reinders for cheap, reduce one of my midfielders, and upgrade Fulkrug to someone else, someone that's actually good at football. So yeah, don't stress yet. Let's not talk about the Arsenal win. You'd see. Jay, you disappointed me. Gooey. Is that a pronunciation? Yeah? Gooey. Is that how you say it? Sorry, can't mortgage Jay. What's up, Linesh? What's going on, bro? Good to see you, man. I hope you're well. I hope you had a good game week 1. Are you ready for this game week, bro? Are you ready for this game week? And your predictions. Let me see how if you done good or not. You're going to want to stick around for that later, bro. Your predictions. Finley skills. I hope your family are good. Finley, what's happening, bro? Good to see you, man. I hope you're still kicking ball and doing well. How's your FPL going, Finley? How's your FPL going, bro? Good to see you. Personally, I don't think you need to worry about Ndiaye, as Everton will play the first home game in the new state. Well, let's hope so. Let's actually hope so, because that first performance, though, mate, was really, really poor. Like, really, really poor. It did worry me against Leeds. I don't think... Did you see Everton's XG? Like, it was really, really poor. Also, let me know if the light has gone too dark because the sun, for some reason, just gone. Do you reckon I should turn the other light on as well? Is it a bit too dark? Let me know in the chat, please. Yo, Ash, I was just speaking about you. I don't know if you missed that part. Yes, Ash. Man, like, Mo, what's going on, Ash? Tuesday was super enjoyable. I know, Ash, tell everyone in the group who you're captaining this game week. Or should I say triple captaining? What's happening home? Yes, Ash. I see everyone knows Ash. Everyone Mo making redemption moves this week. You know what? I'm not panicking. I'm not even making a move at the moment. And we're going to discuss that a little bit more detail. We're going to discuss that a little bit more. Yeah, I see. Everyone knows everyone. I love that. Yeah, I agree more. Love that. Everyone knows. No Salah for me versus Ekatike. There you go. That's what I said. A lot of people went with this setup. Who asked that question? Was it 09? A lot of people went with that setup and they ate good. Let's just say that their game week 1, they ate good. There's no like, sometimes there becomes a blatant meta or a template. At the moment, it's game week 1, there isn't one. Haaland looked good. Salah looked good. This one here, deadline dilemma. For those that don't know what Cole's talking about, so last season, because I'm part of the scout team, and we do a show called, last season it was called Deadline Dilemmas. Now, it's a very popular show. A lot of people got used to the name. This season, we've rebranded it, and it's called Final Thoughts. Now, in the comments, a lot of people are saying they don't like Final Thoughts. I want Deadline Dilemmas. And Combs making it clear now. He's like, no, Deadline Dilemmas is a better name. I mean, you guys let me know in the chat. What do you lot think? Deadline Dilemmas versus Final Thoughts. Which one's the better name? Let me know. I'll have to get back to the hierarchy. Depending on what you guys say. In fact, I should really do. You know what I should do? I should add a, what's it called? A poll. 2 seconds, guys. Let me see if I can. 2 seconds. I'll add a poll in a minute, guys. 2 seconds. Let me come back here. All right. But that is actually a good one. Let's see what Brian's saying. Sanchez or Dubs, Estevo Poro. Sanchez against West Ham or Dubravka against Sunderland. Oh man, Poro. A lot of people are benching, but if you're forced to play, so definitely one of the Burnley. All right, you know what? Let's look at some data to help us here. Let's have a little butchers. Let's look at Chelsea's clean sheet odds. In fact, I've got another clean sheet here. Chelsea's clean sheet odds are 36%. Tottenham's clean sheet odds are they're very low, 10%. All right. Versus Burnley's 32%. So definitely play Esteve over Poro. And then Chelsea's 36%. So yeah, Sanchez and Esteve. That's if you want to use data and market odds. You do not have to there, Brian. It's up to you what you want to go with. It really is up to you what you want to go with. So yeah, I'm gonna stick my head out. What did I say? Sanchez and Esteve. I've reposted on X for you, bro. My boy. Thank you very much, Ash. Love that. See, that's what I'm saying, man. We look after each other. Nice one. Respect that, Ash. And by the way, are you staying strong? Is it still triple captain Gyökeres? Let the chat know, man. We need to know. Yo, Ants, all the way from Belgium. Yes, bro. Good to see you, man. Hope you're having a good time over there. Hopefully the weather's good for you as well, because it's nice in London, you know, Ants. It's nice in London, bro. Is your team locked in and who you captaining? I know you're going to try to keep your cards close to your chest. I know you, bro. How much points did you get? Who, me? I got 47. 48 I had, but then they took away the bonus points. So it wasn't a great game week. In fact, I didn't put my team up in the slides. I might start putting them up. But so, yeah, it wasn't a great game week, mate, for me, mate. So I hope I have a better one this week. Agree. Yeah, that is the half crook, pub crook. Man, I look like I've been stitched up there. Now stop teasing me with the full crook. Would you sell Mateta for Strand Larson? No, man. Crystal Palace, without Ezra, they're going to be impacted. But then the plus side is guaranteed penalties, though, bro. Guaranteed penalties. You're going to want to keep that, man. Guaranteed penalties. Strand Larson, there's a bit of uncertainty. He might be going Newcastle. We're not quite sure if that makes him better or not. I was discussing that a lot with Praz yesterday. We're not quite sure how that is. I stand corrected. Oh, you two catching jokes, yeah? Jamie, yes, Mo and chat. I hope you're all good. How's it going, Jamie, man? You good? Your predictions last week, Jamie. And tell me what you're saying about Palmer captain this game week. Let me know. 48 points. Andrew, like me, not the best start. Yeah, same as me, mate. I had 48, Andrew, and then they took a point away. Cucurella's bonus point. How evil is that? Like when you're having a stinking game week, someone just like extra throw something else on my head. There's no need for that. I was fuming. 1 point. Yeah, what? Mike, absolute legend. Mike's got an interesting captaincy this week. What's going on, Mike? Love Tuesday. It was a good show. It was really good fun. I was trying my best. That food was good, innit, Ash? James sorted us nice. Oof. Hopefully James can sort that out again. That was good. There's the big one, guys. Look at this. Let's have a look to see if Ash knows what he's doing. Let's have a look. Here's the most predicted points for game week 2. Haaland, the Terminator, is currently predicted the top. Gyökeres, second. What do you reckon, guys? Is Ash crazy to go this early, or is it right? He had a banging game week 1 as well. I've got to be honest with you. He had a banging game week 1. Bagworks in the chat has got Gyökeres, and he's not sure if we should captain him. If you had Gyökeres or Salah, who will you captain? Not point asking Ash. Ash is fully committed. Yeah, man. Everyone's saying hello to everyone. I love that. Bench 2 from Anderson, Richards, Williams, Porro, and Estev. All right. I'm going to play. Let me go back to clean sheet odds. So Porro, I think I'll bench. I think Estev, I'll give him his chance. I mean, he's easily 4 million, but still 32% odds of a clean sheet. Williams, Nottingham Forest, got a really good chance of keeping a clean sheet. I think, and he's, but then Richards is a defensive contribution machine versus Anderson versus United. Fulham's clean sheet odds they're a little bit low, aren't they? Where are they? Where's Fulham's clean sheet odds? Am I going crazy? Have they missed them out? Oh, there they are, 20%. I think I'll play Estev and Williams. Where's Nottingham Forest's clean sheet odds? 23%. Crystal Palace are 31% clean sheet odds. Oh, yeah, because they're playing Nottingham Forest. But then Chris Wood, I think the market odds are catching up, trying to adjust with Nottingham Forest because they were a bit toothless in pre-season. But you saw them last week against Brentford. That Chris Wood, it looks like he's carrying on from last season. I've got tricks about him. I got done like a keeper because I would have gone with him, Have I answered Wade's question? No. But I am going to answer it, and I'm going to go Estev and Richards then. It's quite boring that you've got a fullback there, Williams, and I'm not picking him. And Porro. Porro's playing City, so forget that. Estev and Richards. Let me know what you go with, though, Wade. You don't, of course, don't go with that. Let me know what you go with. I'm curious. That is a hard one. I have Ekitike Gakpo instead of Salah. There you go. There's other managers that have gone. That's what I'm saying to you. You could go against. No one is essential in this game. No one. Mo is part of the cartel. Why am I part of the cartel? How comes? If I was, I would have had some nice, even juicy extra info. I would have had Reinders in my team. You're probably more closer, Mike. You tend to, every player that bangs, they're always in your team. Mike is, look at this one here, deadline thoughts. That's class. Deadline thoughts. That could possibly work. That's funny, I know. Even I'm laughing at the deadline thoughts. That's good stuff, isn't it? Yes, brother. Do you think Semenyo captain going to work out? But only one bad goal from last 3 meetings against Wolves. So that fixture is actually a nice fixture, Let's have a look where Semenyo is. Semenyo's, look, he's 11th in the most predicted points here, 0.39 for a return. That's actually pretty good going. Wolves, I know it was against City, but they looked defensively pretty shaky. All right, they've lost players as well. I mean, depends how aggressive you want to be, mate, to captain. Who else you got in your team? Normally for captaincy, we reserve it for the big hitters. We go for the safety net, the guys who take the penalties, all the set pieces and play 90 minutes. Now, Semenyo doesn't take penalties, but you saw against Liverpool how dangerous he is. So I'm going to say go for it and enjoy it if you're playing that aggressive. I'm not here to tell anyone to not do anything. Otherwise, I would have told Jay last week to not captain Ekitike, and look how that turned out. So yeah, we don't do that here. We just talk FPL, present all the information. So if you're playing aggressive, mate, go for it. Nothing wrong with that. Look, he's predicted to score basically like Ekitike, like Raul Jimenez, like João Pedro that everyone loves. Most popular, one of the most popular forwards in the game. So nothing wrong with that at all. Final dilemmas. Oh, here we go. Now, you're not really being helpful. You're meant to be picking. You're meant to be picking. You're actually meant to be picking which one's the better one. Final dilemmas. Look at you, look. Get out of here, man. You know, Gyökeres, triple captain, that could do well. Ash will be looking to have a big start. I mean, he'll probably still come last. Final Thoughts sounds like a guy's funeral arrangements. It does sound pretty bad. Welcome to Final Thoughts. Praz will just start saying a prayer. No, we can't be doing that. We can't be doing that. No. All right, look at this. Jamie is a man who doesn't mince his words. Dilemmas is better. Full stop. No question. Versus nothing at all. Okay, you see? All right, we're going to have to... I'm feeding this back. Ash, don't start this rumor. I'm nothing to do with the cartel. You know this. Come on, man. Oh my God, stats. Bro, listen, I know on Juice, I tone it down. We tone it down on the Tuesdays, but to be fair, we did talk a lot of FPL on Tuesday. Do you know that, Ash? Yeah, we did chat a lot of FPL, but I've got stats for you here, bro. Stats. Yeah, you love these ones there. Look at this. There's a table for you, Ash. Look at this. This is gorgeous. This is from game week 2 to 7, the projected goals. Yeah. So you can, if you're making a transfer now, for example, you might want to make a Man City transfer. Look at their predicted goals. The ones that I've got Reinders, you should be happy. The ones I've got Haaland, look, game week 2, 2.3, 0.2, 2.3, 1 point. Game week 6, that's triple captain. If you've got Haaland, that's triple captain territory. Predicted 3.1. All of those stats just for Ash, because I know he loves it. Went Salah and Haaland, planning on captaining Haaland, but I hate watching the Egyptian king from behind the couch comment. Trust me, it is painful, man. It is painful. Trust me. But you know what? You've got a Haaland. Look where he is. Look where he is in the chart, man. You want reassurance. Let me do this for Ash, as Ash loves stats. Haaland's predicted top. Like, come on, man. Heavy hitters. Brian, what's he saying? Thanks, Mo. Yeah, my choice. Yeah, no problem, Brian. Not at all. I always like to remind people that we don't, on this stream here, we talk football, talk FPL, hopefully catch some jokes, but the decision's always with you. Yeah, if there's a 50-50, I'll give you my input, but I still expect you to make the final thoughts, final decision. God, couldn't work like that. Yeah, bro, doing good. The predictions. I kind of forgot the ones about last week, but definitely sit me around today. Good man. What? Benny, we can't be allowing people like this on this stream. 79 points. What kind of madness? You've already like doubled my score. I've got like 40 points to catch up to someone like you. Ugh. How, man? I'm saying sell Palmer. No joking even. No, I know. You said it last week, to be fair. You said it last week. Are you telling me you're expecting him to blank today as well, Jamie? Like, honestly, none of your bias. Are you expecting him to blank today? Benny Benson, I'm looking and captaining to start. Nah, he's not going to start though, is he? He only came on for a couple of minutes, man. My captain, Haaland. There you go. See? Gyökeres, yeah. Look at this bloodbath. Yeah. Yeah. Bloodbath at St. James's. Joelinton going forward. He is going to, that game's going to have extra edge. But does that mean, Mike, then the penalties are there though? Does that mean the penalties are there? Oh, let me mute. I'm going to. Hopefully I muted that in time. Ooh. Buds, you lot all worry me. You lot all going, I've got Haaland in for Gyökeres. So you sold Gyökeres, yeah? Is that what you mean? Or you bought in? Which order, bud? Because they're both very good. Look at them in the projections, man. Sucker time to... Is he back to full fitness, Mike? Because that injury last season really did hinder him. And the problem Arsenal had, they were starting to get a bit predictable because it's Oli Saka that really does something at times, especially as Odegaard had a difficult period last season. And Martinelli, you could argue the same, that Eza's going to change this now. Because when you've got 2 or 3 players in the team, you become much more difficult to mark. You become unpredictable, where you could argue at the moment, double up on Arsenal, Saka, and then the rest of them are not, they're not doing what they're meant to be doing. Having said that, though, I do think you're going to smash it this weekend. My boy Ash, thank you very much. Make sure you're liking the stream, as Ash said. Love the support, bro. Thank you. Thanks for the answer, mate. No problem at all, man. Good luck, bro. I hope it works out for you, man. I really come back next week and tell me if he smashed it. And if he does score, I'll be thinking of you. I'll be like, fair play. Vial, what's the vial, man? Let's see what happens. Hello, darling. What's going on? What's going on, bro? I think I went Palmer. I've gone with you all for this again. I don't know why I take him out. He was scored a first. Please take him out then, Anuski. Please take him out. We talk for fun here. Of course we do, man. Listen, Discomfort, when's that video, the quiz, coming out, man? When's the quiz? When's your show? Why my episode's not out yet? When is that coming out? We need answers, man. Did X-Chat come through? I don't think, you know what? I'm not sure, Discomfort. It normally does, though, and it has the sign on it, but that's a good point. I don't think I've seen any X chats yet. I'll have a keep an eye. It normally shows the sign. Good shout. Anyone else ordering KFC during the Palmer show? That's not a bad shout, What would be your order, Singh? What would be your order from KFC? What would be your order? Benching Semenyo. You know what? I was with you in it at Fest, and I felt for you, man. You still got 64 points, though. Fair play. Imagine your game week if you actually started Semenyo. Wow. That's a great start, though. Great start. Can you lot stop stunting on the chat? Can you lot stop stunting on the chat regarding can you lot stop stunting, please, of these scores? Come on, man. 75 points. Freshy, man. I'm not biased. I've been watching Palmer week in, week out over the last 6 months. The spark just isn't there at the moment. Watch some footage from a year ago and you see the difference. Fair play, bro. Fair play. I wasn't saying you're biased, but I wanted to confirm, to get it out of you. I wanted it out of the system to make sure that you're not. Because when you support the team, you tend to be a bit more harsh. Like everyone does it. We're much more harsh on our own teams. Got a feeling Wirtz could be benched, and I don't want him to do well versus Arsenal, so I moved him for Cunha. You've gone early. Interesting. So Fulham and Burnley. Probably reverse it game week 4. Okay, that's your plan. I don't think Wirtz will be benched. There was a small dilemma if we had right backs, but believe it or not, it's weird. I'll explain it to you guys. How Frimpong and Bradley being out probably means Wirtz almost 100% starts. The reason I say this, so the Newcastle fixture is going to be difficult, which means slot will revert to our best midfield, which is Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, and McAllister. But then where do you play our most expensive signing? You're not going to bench him. So the talk was he was going to play left wing potentially, or not play at all. I think he would have played left wing. He's can't pay 100 and something million to bench. Nah. So I think now Szoboszlai is going to play right back, I think, because Endo don't have the legs for Newcastle's wide players. Whether it's Barnes, Murphy, definitely not Alanga. He's like Usain Bolt. He hasn't got the legs. Gomez have just come back. He played 20 minutes last week and he already missed 3 days worth of training. He's made of pasta, so we're not going to risk him. Jones has played right back before. He's not really a runner. Players like Jones, they only like to run when they've got the ball. Like you see them running, you can see their face. That face you do like, oh, God. Where Szoboszlai is a running machine. So he'll hunt down whoever's playing on his side. So I got a feeling Wirtz will play. But I like the moves you've done, though. Discomfort. Fair play. You're definitely not playing vanilla. You're not really one of the managers that plays boring. That's one thing for sure. You're not really, you've never been a template manager. Wow. Bud, look at this. Look how high Joker is. You must have had another solution for that. You knee-jerked there, man. You knee-jerked. Erica, what's going on, Erica? Good to see you on here. Hopefully you're subscribed to the channel. Oido, what's the... Wow. Yes, yeah, 100%. Everyone subscribe and like the stream. Lick the stream, like the stream. Yeah, you can. Don't lick the stream. I'd say like the stream is probably better. We would take that. Van Alisen hat-trick versus the Dingle. Cunha, 2 goals versus 1. Hopefully the assists are from Bruno. Please tell me they're from Bruno. Because look at my team. I've got him there. Have a look at predicted points. This is using the Scout model. There's loads of other models here, but I use Scout members area for all my statistics and stuff. Predicted to score 53 points, which isn't that great. I'd like to be nearer the 60 mark. Players like Fulkrug, yeah, look at his predictions. Not looking good at all. But hopefully he surprises me and gets a jammy goal today against Chelsea. Watching him last week, I'm not that confident. Let's just say that. Yeah, Kieran, you were telling me about the quiz. There was no cheating on my stream. There was some others potentially. On my one that I've done, Kieran will tell you. I don't want to give away. I do not want to give away who won it or not. But let's just say when it comes out, make sure you watch it. I will talk about it on this show. Claire, lovely to see you last week as well. Hope you're well. Hope you got home safely as well. The quiz is coming soon. Started a new job. And oh, yeah, you did say to do the time. I will get it released. Oh, that long. Come on, man. Come on. Get it released, man. I want it out. I want it out next week. Come on, man. Sort that out. Thoughts on Rice as a long-term asset? Already have, but would you hold past game week 3? You know what? Chris, my friend, he went for him as well. A couple of people, I think Jay went for Rice. Now you got Zubimendi, and Rice can play in sort of the 8, the sort of box-to-box position. He's dangerous. He's a very good player, you know, very good on the ball. He's almost too good to be just the number 6, isn't he? He's too good. So to answer your question, I think he might turn out to be a good asset. He really... DEFCON points maybe might not click them up because Arsenal are so dominant. They're going to have the ball for the majority of the time. But I will say this. I think he might turn out to be an asset. All right. So let's have time check. What's the deadline today? 6:30. All right. 6 o'clock, we talk captaincies and we start getting the last couple of questions. Make sure we finalize our teams. And also, you make sure you stick around for the predictions league. All right. That's the important one. Long term for me. Who? What's that, Mike answering? Is that the Rice one? Don't worry, mate. I've got 42. Oh, thank you. Let me leave this one on here. Sorry, mate. What's that word? What did they say? Yeah. But basically, to make me feel a bit better because mine was a little bit stinky. So you was very unlucky. Yeah. 42 points. So you basically had only one player return, I'm guessing. Maybe your captain. Possibly. Yeah. Tricky, man. Bro, I like Morley's chicken burger with 10 wings and watermelon Rubicon. But my girl wants KFC tonight. Extra burger sauce, please, boss. Oh, man. But you know what, though? That order, I thought hopefully the mic didn't pick up my belly rumbling, but it actually made my belly rumble. That order just sounds nice. Chicken wings, though, they got to be flats. Flat chicken wings. Come on, man. Oof. Sorry, a few people have called me biased about Palmer this week for not feeling a bit. No, don't worry, mate. I'm not on here, man. We're chilled, man. There's no stress, man. I know sometimes people online and the socials there. This is a happy, chilled stream. Just talking FPL, man, and football. We're not no malice ever. With the new young defender from Italy coming for ping pong, I think it's too soon, and I don't think he can play right back. He looks too big, man, and a bit. I don't know, but it's a good shout. And you know what? The other one that came to my mind, which we don't talk about. How about Robertson play left back and Bunkirkus right back? I know he's one-footed, but I mean, possibly better option. But that's definitely an option. I think it's too soon. He's only had 3 training sessions. For those that don't know, it's a new, is it Leone? I think I might pronounce it correctly. New prospect, 18, and he cost a lot of money. He's meant to be one of the hottest young prospects coming from Italian football. Henderson or Dubravka, then start 3. Murillo, Esteve. All right, so Henderson or Dubravka. Henderson's got... Let me look over here. Clean sheets. Henderson and Palace, they're predicted 31% clean sheet odds. Burnley's 32. Wow. So that is basically super tight. Who you trust more? Who's Palace playing? Palace are playing Nottingham Forest, isn't it? Palace are playing... Where are they? Palace are playing Nottingham Forest. So Nottingham Forest, Chris Wood, their predicted scored 1.18, where Burnley are playing Sunderland. Sorry, I'm just having a quick check myself. I want to sanity check that. That's a tricky one as well. Chat, what would you do? I'm going to stick out. I'm going to go say play Dubravka because they've got... Sunderland don't have a Chris Wood. who is like the Messi. Like he's just like, he might be built like a fridge, but the guy can't stop scoring. So yeah, do that. You didn't pay 100 million for 4 weeks. You've done it for 4 years, so no rush to make Verts play non-stop. Yeah, no, I hear you. No, you're right. I totally hear you, especially versus the best team, best mid three in the Prem, possibly in the world, but you're probably right. No, I hear you. You're totally right, Kieran. That why would you rush? In fact, that game might be too difficult for him. Like you said, he needs to adjust in the Prem. I just think he's going to become a very important player, and he is bought for the future. In fact, I think I said this last week in the chat. Verts and Isaac. A lot of people are thinking, why are we buying these players? We've already got Ekatike, we've got this, we've got that. The reality is, Salah is not going to continue forever. He's not. He's a freak of nature that he's built like that, and he just plays every minute of every game. But he's got 2 years on his contract. We need to think about the future. And there's no one in the world that scores and assists like him. He's the best assister, and he's probably the best goal scorer. So after that, we probably start thinking of what Liverpool are doing, which is very smart. Try and buy the best goal scorer. Maybe it is going to be Isaac and Ekatike, and try and buy the best brains assister, which is going to be Verts. And I think that's what Liverpool are doing. They're laying the foundations down, because there's no point saying go buy a replacement for Salah. It always makes me laugh. I can give you 500 million. Go on then. Because even Mbappe can't do those numbers. So there's no point. Same with Henry. When he left, I used to hear my friends also, how are we going to replace? Well, you can't replace players like Henry. Where are they? They're born once every 20 years. There is none. So you just have to learn and adapt. And I think that's what Liverpool are doing. Verts, like you said, he's for the future. So yeah, Mr. He's watching everyone. Did you see David? Did you see how the press conference from Nuno today? He said that he's like, we were friends last year, basically. This year we're not. Basically, we're not close. So there's beef between those two. There's rumors that they were looking at other managers already. And how can we forget that famous interview of Gibbs White basically being held at knife point? I'm like, yeah. Clear. I did, although I had a cold since last Sunday. I'm in Manchester now. I'm going to be at the game. Nice. Lovely. So hopefully you feel better tomorrow to actually fully enjoy the game. That's the thing. When we get together at big events and there's a lot of people, some people bring their lurgies, that they bring it and they give us, make us sick. I haven't got your skills in editing mode. Amateur hour takes fit. That's funny, because it is. You know what though? You'll soon master it though. You'll soon master it. But I'm excited, because I was saying that quiz is wicked. The concept of it is too good, and you've adapted it for FPL and football. Anyone that plays it or jumps on the stream or watches it, you can play along while you're watching. It's wicked. The concept is so good. It's too good. Definitely going to want to check that out. And good timing, Jay. Please like and subscribe. Love that. As a reminder, if you're watching on X, do me a favor. Please retweet. Let me repeat that. Please retweet it, like it, and then share it. Tag your friends or someone. Tell them to come and check it out. Later on, as soon as the deadline goes, we're going to play the Predictions League, which is it's a good fun that we do in this community here. But there's prizes as well till we win. But the most important thing is to make sure you beat everyone else. Super competitive. And we've got some really good people on here. So please stick around for that. But as Jay said, please like and subscribe. If you're watching on X, do me a favor. Jump on YouTube as well and subscribe. Even though you want to go back to the comfort of watching on X, cool. But jump on the YouTube, subscribe it, and get involved in the comments as well. And like the video. Let's see what Anuska's saying. My team currently: Verbruggen, Porro, Richards, De Croupier, Palmer, Salah, Verts, Reinders, Kudos. Oh, you got Reinders. Joker is huge. Nikita. Bench the proper deal for the league. I want Palmer. Don't listen to. I think you should listen to what Jamie says and don't risk it with Palmer. I don't think he's that urgent to have. I mean, how would you bring him in as well? You're not going to get rid of... sorry, saying you've already got Palmer, Salah first. Sorry, I read that wrong. Bench, Debrav, Calm, Doof, Van der Ven, and Gui. I want Palmer. What do you mean I want Palmer? You mean you want to make Palmer captain? Who in? You're saying you've got Palmer in your team, bro. So let me know. It's confusing me. Unless I'm reading that wrong. 20 point lost. Oh. Let me have a drink for Claire. Let me have a little drink for Claire there, man. I thought mine was grim. There's a couple of... Sorry to say you guys are cheering me up. Mo, I won't tell you the result of the quiz. Also, Mo, no, Kieran, I want it. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Stop that. Stop. Let me forward that quickly. Don't try and ruin it. Salah and Poro, yeah, same as me, mate. I had Salah and I had, was that it? And I had Cucurella. Oh, I had one more than you. Yeah, I had Van der Ven. That's the difference between me and you. Yeah. Cucurella, basically. Yeah. So we both listen. Let's pray this game week. We do something this game week. Let's pray. I have about the same bench too, clear. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Jay had a massive score and had massive bet. Which FB gets skin at Anfield on Ezra's debut? Oh. But he's not, yeah, he's got tricky feet. He's not a runner, but I know, Mike, your squad now, mate. I mean, you saw my tweet. You was right. It was a little bit of, what do they call it? You know, when you throw a grenade in there and just run away. But the reality is, though, Mike, you have to be honest. Your team now is incredible. You've been unlucky with the Havertz injuries, and you need to stay lucky with injuries like any other team. But your team is so good. Like, look at your defense. That young, amazing player. Skelly didn't even play. You got the wild Italian. What's his name? Calafiori. He's box office. Like, he's one of those players. They're hard to explain, but he just pops up with incredible goals, and he's just in the right place at the right time. Your team is so good. Now you've added Eza. And what you done to Spurs was evil, though, Mike. That was bullying. You literally let them get excited. They started to print shirts. They started to... Arsenal are so evil. They literally started to plans for him. Oh, he's the number 10. And you lot just said, actually, yeah, come to the Emirates, please. And he was like, yeah. And who wouldn't join Arsenal? Come on, man. But that game between us is going to be huge. Like, it is so early in the season. Of course, it's not season defining, but your record, though, Mike, against the top six is unstoppable. Arteta just makes it no fun for no one. Like, so I'm not confident in that game. We do score a lot of goals, though, but I don't know. I can't even bring myself to think about that because I've got the scary thought, Mike, of Newcastle this weekend. So, yeah. Here for the vibes, not the stress. Love it. Exactly that, Davis. Yeah, man. That's what it's about, man. FPL is already stressful enough in it. So let's make sure we enjoy. Let's enjoy the parts, the build up and the chat and all of that. Because later on, since Palmer gets a red card or Pedro doesn't start, and then you'll be like, why am I playing this game? Why am I doing it? Because I ask myself at times, I'll tell you. My boy now, yeah, Leone from Palmer. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Oh, that's the full name. Thank you. I mean, if you know more about him, Preshy, let me know, please. DM me some info. I've not got to see him play, for example. I know he was a young player, super talented at Palmer. But apart from that, not much, mate. So, yeah, let me know. Start free. Estev, Dogu, Van der Ven, and Murillo. Where's Ash? Ash loves the data. I think Estef Burnley against Sunderland. I mean, you know, Dogu against Fulham. He looks very good attacking. Okay, so the easy one, Van der Ven, let's bench him. City are scoring. He's not an attacking threat. Watch him score a goal now. But so bench Van der Ven. Oh, that's it right there, isn't it? There you go. I've solved it. Oh, thank God it was easier than that. I thought I had to pick another one. God. So Murillo, Dogu, and Estef, let them start. Bench. I'm here for the vibes too. Yes, Sing. That's what it's about, man. That's what it's about, man. Love that. It's a wild card. Necessary? No chance. Never necessary. Unless you're being super aggressive. There are people that activated it and using chips. Like, depends on your strategy, mate, on your structure. Nothing in FPL is ever necessary. Like, you don't have to own anyone. You don't have to. Like, I've seen people with like near 90 points and they've got no Salah. I thought, you know, he's meant to be the most essential thing on earth. It doesn't exist like that. We're getting close to 6 o'clock. We're going to talk captaincy in a minute because the time's going to fly. And I'm going to keep reminding you lot every 10 minutes, make sure your team's locked. I did say to you, that website is run by hamsters on a one wheel. They could easily get tired and jump off. Jason Lang, all right, mate, finally finished work. Ready for Jason, you deserve to put your feet up. Get yourself some nice food. I'm glad you've tuned in as well. That makes me happy. Hopefully you have a good game week. Relax now, the weekend. It's a long weekend as well. I'm not sure if you're in the UK. Bank holiday Monday. So listen, you got an extra day. Make sure you get enjoy this weekend to the max. And the weather's going to be nice as well. Just switch my captaincy from this is big. This is big. And I think it's the right move personally. But I mean, you guys in the chat, Mike's going, look, he's an Arsenal fan. He's going Saka, fully committed. I meant I want Palmer out. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Anuski, you're right. And listen, let me tell you something. He's on forward watch. My strategy was to make sure to have him for the next at least 5 game weeks. Last week, I know we're not meant to get carried away with 1 game week. Let's watch him today. If he has a stinker today, moves could be made. I will say to you, don't take him out today. He's playing West Ham. Don't take him out. You're laughing. I know. Sorry to laugh at your misery, bro, but don't worry. This week is our week. There you go. Look what Jamie's saying. Suggest Saka. You see? There you go. Strongest squad I've seen. Yeah, Mike, it is the strongest team. All my friends are Gunners, Mike. The reason I talk a lot about Arsenal, because I used to go watch Arsenal live a lot. I was actually, at the time when you lot were building the stadium, you lot were playing at Wembley. I was there when Batter Shooter scored. Do you remember Fiorentina against you guys? And even before then, and I always say this, that Arsenal team, I think it's one of the best teams I've ever seen. Not just the Prem. I've been watching football a long time. One of the best teams I've ever seen play. You know, the one with Bergkamp, Henry, the Pires, Lundberg, Vieira. When that team came on the pitch, I knew they were going to win. That's all I'm going to say to you. And sorry, Man United fans, but you all know that Arsenal run, Arsenal were cheated. That game where Rooney dived, Sol Campbell didn't even put his foot there. That's how strong they were. They had to basically manufacture, because it looked like Arsenal was going to go unbeaten. They were just going to carry on going. So yeah, your squad, Mike, now is super, super strong. Who cares? What's that about, Chris? Are you beefing already? Right? You just jumped. Oh, you don't. Oh, you're laughing. Knowing you've driven past the Tottenham training ground and you've already laughed at them. You've got an Ezra shirt on. Knowing you, I know what kind of fan you are. Honestly, some Arsenal fans. Captain choice between Salah, Watkins is getting me confused. I know, my friend, it's a tricky one. I've currently got it on Mohamed Salah, but we've got half an hour. We've got 25 minutes, yeah. And if your team's like mine, we've got 3 candidates: Mohamed Salah, Palmer, and Watkins. I'm wavering on Palmer. That's the honest truth. I shouldn't do that. I should stick to the plan, like a lot of the very experienced managers would do. But I am wavering here, you know. Oh, hot take. Arsenal get a red card. What, against Leeds? Nah, they will get a red card, Mike. Oh, but you're thinking about penalties. But your captain Saka, it sounds like he's not taking them. So you're not really going to benefit. Well, thank you very much, Freshly, bro. And again, I'm going to remind everyone, because I like to, as I said, the community, a lot of us, there's some on the chat here that do content. You saw Kieran earlier on. He's got his channel with the quiz. We've also got Freshly. If you haven't checked him out on YouTube, go and hit that subscribe button. Yeah. He just started up this season. He knows his football, trust me. He's just going to get to go in. He's getting into the groove, yeah? So he needs a bit of support. You see his videos, go and like them. Go and subscribe to them. I would appreciate that as well, all right? He's my boy, man. Salah has a game week 2 curse. I'm not sure about that, bro. I know people have said that to me. Salah's just, I mean, Salah's Salah, man. Like, Liverpool's predicted to score near 2 goals. Who scores for Liverpool? I mean, Ekatike might get one, but Salah, you'd like to think, is going to be on 1, or at minimum, assist. Look at this chart here. Look at the goal scorers. Salah again, and this would have been updated. It would be higher, because when they do the data market odds, Liverpool's a Monday night game, so the data is going to change. I think it will favor him a bit more. Just join with a plate of fish fingers. Your favorite. I know you love them. Chris, share. Marcus, what are you saying? Start 1 goalkeeper and 1 defender. Sanchez, Dubravka, I see a lot of people got similar. All right, so I'm going to say Esteve and Sanchez. That's the combination I'll go for. Marcus, Esteve and Sanchez, bro. But good luck whatever you go with. They're all wicked options. Good to see you on here, Marcus. Hopefully you've liked the stream. Yeah, hopefully you've liked the stream, please, Marcus, and subscribed as well, bro. I've seen you on here before. Can you rate my team? Dubravka, listen, this one here, we've only got 20 minutes, but let me see. I'll go through it now. Let's see. Dubravka, Esteve, Salah, Palmer, Fernandez, Ndiaye, Watkins, Mateta, bench, Henderson, Van de Ven. Team's gorgeous. You're in a good place. Who are you captaining? Did you put it? You didn't say it there, did you? Who are you captaining, bro? Just activated my bench boost. Oh, Jamie's going for it. What's your bench, though, Jamie? What's your bench? Let us know. Start one. Ndai Ekitike. That's not a no-brainer. You saw his performance last week. And he's going to want to show Newcastle, who have Isaac, to remind them. He's going to want to go there and say, listen, we don't care if you don't arrive. I'm here. So, yeah, definitely do him. I would have if the road wasn't closed. I knew it, you see. I knew it. I can imagine you driving there laughing, showing them Eza. Play Williams or Juve. Williams, definite. Juve against Chelsea. Don't sound good to me. When it opens again, I'm going I told you, I know Chris well. He's going to do that. Does White or Timber start? Can't decide. And on Belgium. That's White or Timber. That's a hard one. You know, Ants. You're the Arsenal man, bro. You tell me. I don't know. I heard something about Timbers being eased in because of his minutes. And he's so good as well, by the way, that Timber. Oh, my goodness. You lot were robbed of 1 year of football of him. He's a class player. My goodness. What a player. But I can't help you there, Ants. I'm actually not sure. Can't sit down on the building. I'm sent into Captain Jokeres Lesnar. I'm not. How tonk is he? That's the thing that's thrown me off. How tonk is that guy? My goodness. Listen, it's 20 minutes. I know it's a bit more, but I want you to always, bro, always. You always support, man. Look, I can see you're a member. You've already joined. Become a member of my channel. If anyone else want to support, feel free to become a member there. I'd appreciate that. But nice one. Nice one. Now, you're always supporting, bro. I'm always going to support my boys. White flagged and Timber wasn't in training the other day. You see. Claire's got the information when it comes to injuries and potential early team news. So it's always good to have Claire on the chat. She's always got that info. Trust me. Bruv, I've seen you eat like 15 fish fingers in one handful. Don't even try it. Look, Jay's got the Arsenal information. I don't recall seeing White. Yeah, Jay was there midweek to see the open training session. So extra information right there. Fresh information. Josh, I have both. Who would you recommend? I go between Saka and Haaland for captaincy. That is such a hard one. Saka, in theory, the superior team, and maybe the ceiling is high. But I would say if there's one that's guaranteed to get at least one goal, forget whether the big ceiling is Haaland. So it depends how safe you want to be, Josh. Sounds a bit weird by saying it, but I just know Haaland is going to score a goal. He's just one of those dudes. Whether they win or not, that's separate. Where Saka, Arsenal might pepper Leeds, but especially if penalties have gone as well. So it depends, Josh, what your appetite is. I'm going to say Haaland. I'm going to be boring, sorry. I'm going to say Haaland is guaranteed one goal. That's how I see it with that guy. He's going to score one. Saka could score two, and then you're going to be fuming. So that's a tough one. Josh, you let me know. My take, I would captain Haaland. That's the honest truth. Don't know. Captaincy right now, waiting for you. You know what? We need to move into captaincy. Look at the time. Let's go. Look how many potential captains there are here, guys. And this is why this one is tricky. I've not even started to add the stats on this, especially if Ash was here, he'd be telling me off. Like, more stats. But listen, these are all viable captains this game week. Mohamed Salah, the hardest fixture away, you could argue, probably the least appetizing because Newcastle are so good. Yet, because it's Mohamed Salah that just always does something, he's going to be in the talk. Saka Arsenal might destroy Leeds. Leeds played Everton and played very well. When they play Arsenal, they're going to realize what the Premier League's about. Arsenal's not going to let them breathe. And if they try to do that high pressing, Arsenal's going to... Martinelli, just expects Martinelli to be celebrating. That's all I'm going to tell you. So Saka's class. Jokeres, he's still getting up to speed, but he's capable of banging, not even lying, maybe 2 goals, 3 goals in this game. If he gets it, if Arsenal get it right, lovely captain candidate. Haaland, I said a minute ago, I expect always minimum a goal from him. So it's up to you if you think the others have got a higher ceiling, but the Terminator, 1 goal. And the last one there, I've got Palmer. Should really be the best captain candidate for this game week. But his last performances have got us a little bit shook. We have to be honest. And then when you add the last open play goal is January, 17 Premier League games that is, he hasn't scored an open play goal. You do start getting a bit shaky. But then I ask myself, why did I put him in my team then? 10.5 million to what? Not even captain. And what? I could have got other... That don't make no sense. So somewhere soon I'll have to make the decision. Either I have faith in him, and I'm not getting carried away. It's only 1 game week. I know this. We're going to give him... He's getting this week. He might even get next week. But let's see the performances. But I've got him on here. These are the 5... And Ollie Watkins, I think, is a viable shout. That's why Look how he's screwing them. He's looking at them to think, Mo, like you're talking about them and not me. He's a viable captain. Don't forget, Brentford was his old team. He's always going to want to perform. Villa last week was a bit of a poor start. The red card really destroyed them. That kind of ended there. That ended them as attacking a team that fixed that game there. He only had one shot. Rodgers, it would have been a Rodgers assist. So anyway, these are all viable captains. And I think it's time now for everyone to start locking in their captains. We should be, don't know captaincy right now, waiting for you. So this is the thing, bro. This is the time now we need to start thinking about captain. In fact, let me make sure I've done my team before I do something stupid. Let me have a little look here. Let me just make sure I've done my team before I malfunction. Chatting to everyone about captaincies and my team's not even secured. That would be disgraceful. 2 seconds. Let me have a check here. All right. One of the best teams I've ever seen is that Brazilian team. Yeah, that Brazilian team, I mean, a lot of people in the chat weren't even being alive, but yeah, that Brazilian team is a famous team. It's you're showing your age now, bro, but that's a famous team everyone talks about. For me, the Arsenal team, the AC Milan team, bit of bias here, the Liverpool team, Klopp's team. I know we didn't win many leagues. That team, and then the Barcelona team, of course. They're the kind of teams I look at as that teams. When they walked onto the pitch, I knew they were going to win. Like, that's how good those teams are. Remove Endai or Tillemans for Ekitike. Or if that's the move, definitely play Ekitike. I'd take out Tillemans. Yeah. And play Endai. Even though they were rubbish, just because he's a penalty taker over Tillemans. Or is Tillemans taking the penalties? I can't remember now. I thought it was Watkins. I've captained offside outlaw. I've captained Salah and I've started Porro. Instead of Burnley holding out in a clean sheet against Sunderland, I don't know. Porro is a back five. Fair play. And this is why I always say there's always other ways. I only give you my opinion or what I think, but you're so right. Porro, last season, didn't he get 14 points? I think someone told me in this fixture. So you're right. As what he's talking about there, when Spurs, Frank Thomas plays a difficult fixture, he plays a back five with wing backs. And Kudos will probably play up front. So he becomes like a 5-3-2. So they become very difficult. He's not like Ange that likes to go toe-to-toe. He's not interested. They're going to become very awkward and very difficult. So you're right. Porro will become one of their main attacking players. So a lot of the attacks will go through him. So that's a fair comment. And again, like I say, that's why you should always go. That's the feeling. Go with it, mate. Esteve, you're right. What is the ceiling? If we're lucky, 6 points. If we're lucky. Where Porro, even if he concedes, he nearly got DEFCON last week and he might get an assist. So there's nothing wrong with that thinking. It all depends on how you play FPL and how you play and your appetite for risk. Nothing wrong with that at all. I want Chiefs. I won't go transfer to Pravka. Zaka, look what Steph, as long as I get 10 points. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, I agree with you, Jamie. It's worth it. Early in the season, 100% worth it. Don't let me overexpose you, bro. What regarding fish fingers? Shut up. How many times will Joker's flick his hair? I've seen those memes. I'm not going to get into them. Subscribe now. Oh, yes, Wade. You see? That's how we all support each other. I love that. Wade is another guy. He might not do YouTube videos, but he's always on X supporting everyone. Like if you know him, you know what I'm talking about. Shout outs, trying to introduce people to each other. Love that, Wade. Saka is my cap this week. Good luck. Good luck with that. Make sure, listen, what's the time now? We've got 15 minutes. Make sure this is what I'm, look at this. Look at what I'm talking about. Look at the support. Look at this. There you go. You see? That's what I'm talking about. That's what we do here. That's what we do here. That's what I want to see here more. Love that. Bruno also a captain shout. You know what, Davis? I thought that, and then I thought I can't bring myself to captain Bruno. If he's playing as an 8, even on you're thinking, why did I spend 9 million? I do think he'll get returns, but I'm not sure if he's captain material. I'm not sure if he'll be explosive. Yo, Alfie Lewis, Palmer or Pedro captain? Palmer. He's going to play more minutes, 90 minutes, Alfie, and he's got the penalties. I know it sounds boring. I'm sorry to say. Look where he is in the charts. If you want the data results, so that was my opinion. If you want the data, it's on the screen. Palmer's higher up there as well. Ah, yes, your question. Thank you. Yes. Let me go to that question. Let me see what you getting straight in with the question more. Who to start? Richards, Livramento, Tarkovsky on Tarkovsky at the moment. Yeah, Livramento playing Liverpool, so they probably concede. Richards is decent against Forest, but Chris Wood is a rat that will probably score a goal from no chances. He won't even get a cross and he'll just score a goal. Tarkovsky, DEFCON machine, good set pieces, and a very good fixture. Your answer is the correct one. Go with that. Fair play. Let me answer some of the other questions. Nova, yes, Mo. Palmer captain. I'm struggling. Mate. I've got it on Salah. They're both predicted basically the same thing. 6.15, 603. Very, very close. Depends what data model. This is using the Solio model here. If you look Love Analytics, go find them out. They're serious. Praz is part of their team as well. So I always big them up. Look at this. Salah and Palmer, look at what 0.53 to 0.47. It's literally a flick of a coin. West Ham are rubbish. Chelsea should, in theory, get at them. But but Salah is outrageous and he can return against anyone. So, yeah, good luck. Vagworks, Gyökeres captain. This is my dilemma. Or do I go vanilla and captain Salah? I would captain Gyökeres in your case. I think look where he's predicted. I think you go for it. So hopefully, Jay, I've answered that. Let me quickly flick through because we're getting near deadline time. So make sure, in fact, before I even say subscribe and like, make sure your team is locked in. Everyone do me that favor. Make sure your team is locked in. We need that. Come on. Let's get that nice and locked in, yeah? Everyone watching on X, do me a favor. Jump onto YouTube, please. Subscribe, get the notifications on. So even if you want to watch the stream at the comfort of X, at least when you'll get notifications when my videos come out. I'd really appreciate that support. So please do that. All right, let me make sure now. Look at this. Look at this. Subscribers. I love this, man. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. No worries, everyone will do well this week. Please park the bus, hopefully. Yes, Brian, I need a clean sheet from Forest. Americans wants them to play more. I know him. And he's probably there in the changing room looking at them. He's like Suge Knight. If you look Death Row and Suge Knight, is this too dark? I might go turn on the light, you know. It's getting too dark now. Did the sun just turn off? Hey, we back. Look at this. This is much better, isn't it? Light, man. Let there be light. I have 1 million in the bank. Stunting on us. Witty. Any chills? Let me check right now, actually. Good shot. Let me check my chats right now. 2 seconds. Let me have a check right now. 2 seconds, guys. So apologies for this. It's not the best viewing, but this is the important period. Chelsea team news. 2 seconds. It's not the best, but 2 seconds, my bro. 2 seconds. None at the moment. None. Give me 2 seconds. Normally 10 minutes before the game? Anyone here? So witty. Nothing at the moment, bro. Stick around and see. Nova, going Salah. Let me play safe. I need to enjoy. This is the funny thing about FPL. There's like a psychology. Loads don't like going the first team. I don't know if you've seen that Gandhi meme. Never back the first fixture. But, I mean, I don't know, man. Jay knows the Suge Knight reference. He held Vanilla Ice over the balcony to get the contract. And that's what that manager's probably doing to players. Rice captain. Chris, put down that drink, man. What are you drinking? Go get yourself a glass of Vimto and stop drinking Hennessy. I'm never going to forget this. If Rice scores a goal, my phone's going to ring. I'm just going to throw it in the bin. Take a risk, Junior Nova. It's bank holiday. See, different ways of thinking about it. Nova's thinking, let me enjoy my bank holiday. Let me go safe and have hope for Monday. Singh saying, frig that. Gamble, go for it. Breaking. Chelsea team news. Palmer will not. Oh, come on, Davis. Allow us. Scared me there. The risk. Wear the Arsenal shirt in Leeds. Would be great to know where Palmer is playing tonight on the right. Exactly that way. That's what I'm looking for. The team news. What you just asked. I'm looking right now. Now is the time where hopefully the information comes in. We've got, what are we saying? How long? 10 minutes. Make sure everyone in my chat, please. Your team is locked in. Did you see my previous message? Resend that, bro. Resend that, please. I might have missed it. Just resend that, please. 10 minutes. Make sure, listen, make sure. Oh, yeah, I don't want to show the scores. Ooh, hopefully no one saw that. Super competitive. Listen, for the guys watching on X, as soon as the deadline goes, we got a predictions league. All right. All you need to do is predict who scores. Sorry, the score, you get 5 points. If you predict who just wins the result, you get 3 points. Everything else is 0. Every week there's a winner, but at the end of the month, there's a prize winner. Last season's prizes were class. You're going to want to be involved. Yeah. Make sure you're subscribed. The only, you need to be a subscriber, of course, and of like the video. But yeah, get involved. You're going to enjoy it. Yeah. That's all I'm going to say to you. Of course, while you're here as well, you're more than welcome to become a member and support the channel. If anything, if I do make anything of the membership, it's all going on to the prizes. This is not going to make me Elon Musk. Let's just say that. All right, what are we talking? Captaincies. I think we've discussed. I think, Mitch, look at this. This is the important 10 minutes. Lock in those teams. If Pedro doesn't start, would you transfer out? That's a tough one. Who would you go? Where would you go? Have you got money to go, Chris Wood? Where would you go, Mark? That's the thing in this situation. Where would you go? Saka over Salah as captain. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, mate. I think that's a good shout. Look at the data. I mean, the data's probably going to have, it's going to have Salah over Saka, which is weird. Probably Saka maybe losing penalties impacting, but the fixture leads. Now you got to go. If you got Saka or Gyökeres, you go them. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to wane on that. You go with them. Hold me to the Palmer statement as he has one more chance. If he blanks next week, if he blanks this week, bro, let me tell you, there's going to be beef. Let me tell you right now, heads will be rolling. I cannot be having a 10.5 million player in my team that I'm scared to, not returning points is one thing, but scared to captain against a team like West Ham. Nah. Changes will be made. I finally ended on Palmer as captain. Oh, good luck, brother. Nothing wrong with that. That could easily work out. Thinking Van der Leesen will boom up. Yeah, yes, a lovely one. Look where he is. Even against Wolves, he's that's a good shout. I like that. And he's got wicked fixtures. And look where Bournemouth are. Oh, look where Bournemouth are predicted in the next 5. Look where they are. They're in the next 5 game weeks, 1.8, 1.3, 1.6, 1.4, 5, 6. Basically, up near 2 goals every game. I love that. It's a good shout there, bro. I genuinely wish you good luck. Yeah, exactly that. We wish everyone on here. Listen, man, we're a team here, man. We wish everyone, and big thank you to everyone that is actually on the chat, chatting away, getting involved. Love that. Big respect. So listen, 5 more minutes. Let me check for team news again. Claire, if there's anything, please let me know as well. I'm just texting someone right now, actually. So I want that information. Let's get, because there were rumors that Pedro's minutes this week, but I reckon he could play wide. I think him and Dilap might both start, you know. I'm looking now if there's any Oli. Sorry, as I said, this ain't the best for viewing, but I had to check the news. Nothing yet still. Wow, no Chelsea team league news. How's that possible? We always normally, Chelsea's one of the teams we're actually not bad. All right, let's go back there. I think we've answered everyone. Have to go, but good. You got your prediction. Fair play. If you have to duck out like Freshie, please do that. Put your predictions in early, of course. If you can't stay, no problem at all. No problem at all, Brian. Yeah, you put them in. I'm waiting until after international break before I got rid of Palmer. Yeah, I think that was my plan. That was my plan, mate. But FPL don't work like that. Sometimes we've got to adjust our plans. And if you saw my top tips video, see that plug there? That's one of the things. You can have your plan, have your strategy, but there are times where you've got to adapt. And if Palmer is rubbish today, performance is key, not the outcome. Anyone can score points. It's the performance. Good luck. I love that. Everyone's locking in their team, saying good luck to everyone, but make sure you don't go. It's predictions time. Soon as the deadline goes, we're straight into it. We're straight into the predictions. I've heard some really big news regarding Arsenal pen takers weren't allowed to. I think we all know it, that Gyökeres has got them, Chris. You've been in the cave. Have they just let you out? Start Sesko or Richarlison. I think Richarlison's going to get more minutes in it. I don't think Solanke than Sesko. Sesko is still far away. Yeah, Sesko will get minutes. He'll get like 30 minutes. So I'm going to say Richarlison, but it's against City. I see your point. I see the dilemma. Sesko against Fulham. I'm still going to say Richarlison. Yeah, I'm going to say Richarlison. There's goals in that one. And look at this here. Look at this one here. Look at this message here. Please like and subscribe. Please, everyone get that in. Good evening, mate. I have Sanchez starting over Dubravka, but Esteve starting over Porro. Anderson Murillo sentiment potential is high. Yeah, I think that's nice. Sanchez starting over Dubravka, but then you've got Esteve. Yeah, that's the order I would do over Porro. I like that. Mr. D, good luck with that, bro. Mr. D, please, app required an update 30 minutes ago for me. Could you make that? What happened? I don't know what you say, Mr. D. Missed that. Premier League app required an update 30 minutes ago. Couldn't make that. Oh my God. That's what I'm saying. Be careful. Get your things in. No problem, bro. No problem, and good luck. We've only got 5 minutes now, so I want to make sure everyone's team's locked in. If there's any last minute questions, get them in. Any last minute questions, get them in. No, don't forget Fulham and you. Oh, I see. Thank you. Look how generous Colm is. He's so good at it. He knows he's going to win it. He's like, yeah, let me tell him which. He doesn't even need to cheat. Oh, well then spill the beans, man. Give us an exclusive, man. Give us an exclusive. Stop hiding that. Come on, man. Let that out. Soon I will be getting exclusive. I used to be able to get exclusive Man United news, but my boy, his son left. But now I'm going to be getting exclusive Fulham news. That's what I'm saying to you. That's all I'm going to say to you. What's the Fulham on corner goals? That would be hilarious. Can you imagine? But right, listen, it's locking in times. Check your team, please. I always say this because I get paranoid. I always say this, but let's see if the website's still working. Can it cope? Make sure your team's locked in, guys. Make sure your team's locked in. Make sure. Mike, is that info as well, mate? Yeah? Because I know we saw the statement, but are you kind of confident on that as well? Listen, it's only a couple of minutes now, so I'm not even talking. Unless there's a question, as long as Cunha scores, I will take the full. I'm thinking the same for Bruno, literally. Predictions, Brian, soon, bro, soon. Wait till you see who done well in predictions. That's all I'm going to say to you. I can't wait to... Mike, make sure you don't try and run away, Mike. That's all I'm going to say. Don't try and run away, Mike. Are you Josh? Yeah. Obviously, I can't say much, but let me just tell you, I will know everything Fulham. Like everything. Calm? Oh, yeah, you're Fulham, man. I'll share with you in the DM because you won't out me. But I will know everything. That's all I'm going to say. 2 more minutes and the game is locked. I don't think there's anything to discuss. This is my team for anyone that wants to see it. There's my team on the screen there. It's still that. Basically, my bench in order and my captaincy is still the same. That's how I'm rolling for this upcoming game week. Let me check my phone one more time for... oh, is that team news? No. No, nothing at all. Nothing at all. Guys, no one in the chat. No team news. Nope. Lock in your teams. Nope, nothing at all. Lock in no teams. No team news. Nothing's popped up. Sorry about that. But listen, you sticking with Salah? Yeah, I'm sticking with Salah, captain. Salah, Mohamed Salah, captaincy. Monday Night Football against Newcastle. Very difficult fixture. It's weird, isn't it? It's a weird. Is this recency bias because he performed against Bournemouth and Palmer done nothing? Is this bad FPL management? I mean, you let me know in the chat. What do you guys think? I didn't put a poll up. I said I was going to put a poll up and I didn't do it. That's super frustrating. I didn't do it. But listen, make sure, guys, lock in your teams. It's nearly done. I'm going to not touch. Apparently, he said Odegaard. So Odegaard said no chance. Impossible. Impossible, Chris. I'm not even going to put that up. Impossible. Going to not touch FPL now with Salah cap. Good luck, everyone. Game's going to lock now. Yeah, I'm not changing my team. No team news. Nope. Nothing at all. I think it's time to get ready for the Predictions League. This is probably the most fun part. You Captain Nikitiki. Oh, quickly. Hello, start 3 out of Nico Juve. Definitely bench Juve. Play Esteve, Nico, and Van Rondon. Yeah, that's who I'd play. Bench, Juve, and Van de Ven. There you go, bro. Wish you good luck. Wish you good luck. I think it's no... yeah, exactly. Mike, no chance. Exactly that. No chance. Even though we know Odegaard's a top bracket player, but no chance. Good luck, everyone. We're saying good luck just for the game week. We're not disappearing. We're going to, as soon as this is done, straight onto the predictions league where the real fun begins. I'm going to show you last week's score. Good luck, everyone. Look at Jamie. Good luck. Look at this. It's a tight one, Chris. I'm playing Sales, but I've got Esteve. If you've got no Nottingham Forest coverage, I'd probably play Sales. He's better than Burnley, man. Sunderland might score. Play Sales. You're in my mini league. I shouldn't even be helping you, bruv. I should be let you suffer, but you'll probably jam your way. Yeah, I know, Chris. That's what I said. Start. Doors are closed. Is it locked? Is it locked, Jay? Is that it? Let's have a butcher's. Is it? The game's still open. These guys don't close the game. The game is still open. Could I actually make a change if I want? I'm not going to touch it, though. The game's still open, guys. Nah, these lot are shocking. These people, I tell you what, the people running this season's website, the game is still open. That is actually unreal. This is skills. Nah, I don't know, Davis. I would say the way I watched it, I know he's got the attacking potential. The only predictions I remember getting right were Leeds v PL Towers. No, more exactly. Let me see, is it closed now? Oh my God, these lot. Nah, this is hilarious. Bank holiday weekend. They've gone off for work. We might be able to make changes once we see all the team. In fact, 1 minute. Chelsea team news should be out now, isn't it? Or not? No, that's still not out yet. No, it's not out yet. The game is still open. All right, anyway, you know what? No, the game's closed. They finally caught it. Right, let's get straight into predictions. Listen, this is the time. Anyone watching on X, this is the time to jump onto YouTube now for you to fully get involved. You're going to want to subscribe, like the video. As I said, how do we play this game? Let me show you, first of all, last week's scores. Are you ready for this? Whoa. Have a butcher's hair. Colm is actually a machine at predicting scores. He's probably a millionaire if he plays Super 6 because he's probably getting them right every other week. 27 points. That's unreal. So the way the scoring system, anyway, let me go through the charts. Bud and Jay both got 23 points. Very impressive. Joint second. And P. Jetta, 21 points. Fair play for you three on the podium. Anuski, 20. Junior, 20. Jason Lang, 19. Now, 18. Chugsy, 18. Fair play. Chris, 17. Respectable. 17, 17, 17. It's quite a lot of you lot there. Me, I got 17. I was one of them. Wade, 17. Jamie, unlucky, my friend, below me. 15. Andrew, 12. David, Linesh, 9. And my boy, Mike. Mike, hopefully you didn't have a little flutter last weekend because you wouldn't even have enough to buy yourself some Nando's. 3 points and Peso Prince. One more. Even though the deadline's gone, Luke, let's talk about Endoy. He looks good. That header looked wicked. I got to say to you, it's early days. I don't want to form an opinion. But Price, and he's definitely going to get the minutes, is very good. And the fixtures are nice. So I like him. Would I move right now? Probably not. All right. Let's get back to this. Colm again. Bloody hell, started at the bottom. Look at him. Look at Colm. And this season, thanks to Jay, we've introduced a new segment. So predictions comment of the day of last week. Jamie, Jamie's got the time machine. I reckon Sunderland and Leeds will be carried to victory by home crowds in the opening night. I didn't give you no points for it, but fair play. That's the comment of the weekend. This guy, he knows his stuff. So listen, let me see what Mike's saying to get out of this. All he predicted freak. That's why. Fair play, Mike. All right, my bad then. I thought you predicted all of them, and I was like, Mike, what did he do, man? Anyway, let's get into it. And how we're going to do it, I just want to explain to anyone watching on X, jump onto YouTube now, like, subscribe, and we're going to play it. All we're going to do, we're going to predict the results. All you do, if you get the right score, it's basically 5 points. The right result is 3 points. Anything else is 0. There's no, we don't give 4th, 5th place medals here. No chance. You need to be creme de la creme. Look at this. Look at the podium. This is what you got to compete with. So let's get into it, because I know it's a Friday night. Everyone wants to enjoy their weekend. Let's get into it. We're going to start with West Ham. So here's how we do it. This is the format. West Ham. I'm going to go West Ham 1 and... So you do it like this. You can do it in capitals, but look at this. It's as simple as this. Put your result in like this. I've gone West Ham 1, Chelsea 3 is my prediction. If that is the right result, I get 5 points. If Chelsea win, but they win 2-1, I get just 3 points. Very, very basic. All right? Get involved. Look at this. Wade's already gone in trying to pirate me. Wade, I see you, bro. 3-1. Just because I came higher than you, Wade. 3-1 as well. Look at this. Everyone's fancy. Look at Jamie. He hasn't got no love for Chelsea, I'm telling you. Jay's gone 3-0, clean sheet. I don't mind. I've got Cucurella. 2-1. I think the majority are going 4-1. Need West Ham to get 1 goal. No, don't say that. I've got Cucurella, bro. Andrew's gone 2-0. 1-1. Wow, that would be a shocker. Linesh has gone 3-0. Look, Mark, welcome. Mark. That's what I'm talking, Mark. Get in there. 2-0 Chelsea. Nova's gone 4. Oof. I think Nova's counting the Pedro hat-trick. I know you are. I see you. I know you're putting that in. But it's as simple as that. Get that in. If you haven't got it in, like while we're doing it right now, and you catch the stream a little bit delayed or you're behind, no problem. As long as you get it in before the West Ham Chelsea kicks off. Reason is doing predictions after the game's finished is a bit easy. So you need to do it now. All right. So let's get into it. So next one is Manchester City versus Spurs. So I'm gonna go to I've gone. Let me see what Wade went in before me, so he knows I don't say I'm copying him. 2-1. Wade, we've gone different. Oh, this is still Anuski. He's gone 3-1. I've gone 3-1. Okay, I've gone 2-2. I think there's goals in this. So Haaland, Reinders, all you guys, you lot are very lucky. Jamie's gone 2-1. 2. Oh, something interesting. 3-0. Wow. No respect. What's Mark saying? 2-1 Spurs. That would be huge. Mark, you're not a Spurs fan, are you? Let me know. 2-1. I'm late. No worries, Shuxi. You play catch up. We're only in the second one, bro. We're only in the second one. You're good. I know how it is. People are busy, whether it's work, family, whatever it is. Get your catch up. We're just on the second result. Let me see what Nova's gone for. 2-0. Fair play. 4-2. Woof. Linesh has gone for that is huge. 3-1. I know. That's what I've gone for, Mike. That's what I'm thinking. Give me a rundown. We're only on the second one, bro. So you need to do West Ham and Chelsea and Man City and Spurs. But if you're busy, of course, get them all in. Mark, yes. I knew it, Mark. I could tell by your result. Good luck, though, Mark. I respect that. Love that. You got to represent your team. Well, let me see. Chris, for example, he's an Arsenal fan, so he's always going to never put Spurs win. But anyway, next one, guys. Let's get into it. The next one is Bournemouth versus Wolves. This is interesting. I'm going to go. I think Bournemouth going to go goal. So my guy that was speaking about captaining Semenyo, if you've gone there, good luck there, bro. If that comes in, that could be. Mike's gone 3-0. Wade's gone 3-1 as well. Yeah, I've gone 3-1. I think goals there. Let's see what Colm said. This is the correct result. Colm said it's 2-1. Fair play. Thank you, Colm. Bought 3-0, 2-0, 3-0. Oh, God. Wolves look like they're also predicted a Spurs win. And Nuski, you as well. And you're a Liverpool fan, yeah? Bournemouth, I did last week. Oh, did you, yeah? Fair play. Let me see what Nova's saying. Nova's not too bad. He's slightly decent at predictions, you know. Bournemouth 2-1. Shugsy. Okay, you're catching up. Cool. So thank you. Nice one, Shugs. Okay, Mike's getting ahead because Mike's probably he's thinking it's food time, which is fair play. So no problem. If you need to get in and rush off, get your results in. Let me flick through them. Bournemouth. I think a lot of us have got Wolves getting peppered here. Next one is Brentford versus Aston Villa. Now, this is important for the weekend. Very important. I'm going to go 1. Yeah, look at this. 2-1, 2-0. It'll be typical, innit? Loads of the concert owners last week got the red card and he'll keep a clean sheet this week again. Brentford 3. That's what I've gone for. Same, 3-1. Here's the correct result again, guys. It's Aston Villa 2-1. So, as I said, if you're playing Super 6 or something, Brentford 3-0. Okay, Raw Mark's gone 3-1 as well. Fair play. Look at this. Everyone's got... look at Brian being different. You're not a Brentford fan, are you, Brian? Everyone went, this is a clean sweep. Right, let's go for this result where everyone's got either Estev or Dubravka. Burnley v Sunderland. This is the... Only FPL managers might watch this game. No one else ain't watching this game. I'm going to go... Wait till you see my prediction. Sunderland. Look at this. Yeah. Davis, you're thinking like me, Davis. Look. Same. Oh, someone's thinking a goal fest. Jamie's gone 1-0. Everyone's, what did Mike say? 1-0 Sunderland. That'll be painful, Mike. We've all got Estev or Dubravka. Hopefully you're wrong. Let me see what Colm says. Oh my God. No, man. What's Lanesh saying? Hopefully Lanesh. 0-0. Yes, man. We need this. What's Victor saying? 1-1. Yes, Victor. You can catch up, by the way. I've only seen this one. If you haven't done the other results, Victor, we've already gone ahead. Please catch up. Just throw them into the chat. Make sure so you've got a good chance of scoring because it will look like this. Yeah, it will look like this. Remember, comment of the week will be on there and the scores. Here's how it looks. We'll have game week next week. And then end of the month, we have the monthly winner, the prize monthly winner. Burnley 0-0. Let's catch up. There we go, Chris 2-2. Right, next one. Oh, this is the big one. This is the one that Mike, Arsenal captain, is Arsenal. I'll tell you what I'm going to go for first. Sorry, Leeds fans. I apologize in advance, but yeah, I think Shugsy knows. See, anyone that's got Arsenal players, Leeds 2 goals though. I mean, even Man United couldn't score. 3-0. 3-0 Mark. And that must have hurt Mark to say that. He's a Spurs. I've gone 4-0. That's like the result years ago when Arsenal destroyed them. And Nova, do you remember we went out and we saw the Arsenal players that night? Wenger famously said they should have scored more. And it was against Leeds. Burnley 2. Oh, you're catching up. Sorry, cool. 3-1, 3-0. Yeah, this is a cooking. Andrew 3. Everyone, Arsenal fans, you lot should be very upset because no one is copying this. Colm. Lanesh has gone 4-0 like me. Davis gone 5-0. Rice eating dinner. Feast time. Oh, no. And Chris said Rice captain. Oh, God. I hope that doesn't happen. 5-0. Leeds are getting cooked. This game here is going to be Leeds are getting, you know what? On Saturday, I might need to do a watch along, you know, because that could be a cooking. I might need to do something like that. Calatori, man. Oh, you're still catching up, Victor. Good man. Yeah, catch it. Throw your ones in. Yeah, throw them in. Stay off the. Yeah, exactly. Arsenal are cooking them. Right, let's go to these are Sundays. And I went at Crystal Palace versus Nottingham Forest. Poor Crystal Palace. I think this game is going to be. This is controversial, this. Let me see what you've gone there. I've gone 1-0 Nottingham Forest. Sorry, Palace. My local team. 1-1 Mark's gone. 1-1. Palace 2-0. Interesting. Lanesh. Oh, interesting. Okay. 0-0. Same. I'm thinking, I said 1-0 actually. It's going to be close. Yeah, Shugsy. Local team and all that. 1-1. 2-0 draw. I've gone 1-1. So I'm saying I've gone 1-1. What did I actually say? Do I even know what I predicted? What did I predict? I don't even know now. I'll see it in the results. 2-0. Right, let's quickly flick through. Everton versus Brighton, please, and die. God. Surely Everton score a goal. I refuse to believe. I don't care. This is not jinxing it. I refuse to believe they don't score another goal. 2-1, I've gone Everton. This is wishful thinking. Oh, no. Mark's just disheartened me. 1-0. Oh, God. Oh, no. 1-0 again. Oh, my God. Let me see what Colm said. He's actually going to be... Oh. Everton 1, Brighton 1. I'll take it if that's a penalty. Crystal Palace. Okay, Victor's catching up. All good. Let me see what Andrew's saying. 2-1. You lot not rating Everton Moyes. Remember when he joined last season? He was very good. I know the performance against Leeds was hideous. You put 1-0. Thank you. Okay, Forest. Thank you. Mike's gone Desmond. If anyone knows what that is, you lot will know. Everton Rod. Oh, ball draw. Oof, no one's watching that game. Nova's gone 3-1. You know what? I hope you're right. I hope you're right. You know how desperate I am here. It's desperate times, man. You've seen that meme when the guy's doing this. He's nitty. That's me right now. I need FPL points. Victor's finally caught up. Yes, Victor. Everton 3-1. I mean, yeah, 3-1 Brighton. My God, I'll be saying Moyes out. Next one, the second to last game is Manchester United. Fulham versus Manchester United. Let's see if Colm can stay not biased. Can Colm's biasness kick in here? I've gone Manchester United 2-1, and mine is strictly on because I'm desperate for Bruno to get points. Shugsy clearly doesn't have Bruno. He's gone 2-1. 1-1. Okay. What's Mark saying? 3-1. I hope you're right, Mark. Desmond Tutu, no Zoomers are getting the reference. only us oldest, like me, a couple of us on here, we'll surely got it. Oh, you're still catching up. Oh, okay, Andrew, you're still. Oh, you've gone early. Sorry, I've just seen. All right, we'll catch up to that one there. United 2-0, Chris. Nova 2-2. Fair play. We've got Anderson, though. Fulham. Imagine that. Oh, yeah. Amaron out, you know. It could be Amaron out. What did we get? West Ham lineup. Let me have a look at the lineups quickly for us while we're all here as well. Come on, man. What's the lineups? What are we saying? Lineups. Why is it still saying possible lineups? Didn't the lineups come out? Forget that. Let's finish this first. I'm going Delulu. Don't say that, Mike. No, don't say that. I don't want to hear that. So it seems I'll be joining FPL League late. Just seeing the code. All good, bro, man. Jump in. It doesn't matter, Victor. Whenever you're in. As long as you're here, it's good. Oh, 1 minute. Let me do the Fulham. Sorry, Fulham versus United. I haven't done. Did I do mine? I did. The last result. The last one is Newcastle. I'm chatting away and I forgot. Last one's Newcastle versus Liverpool. And my bias is coming in here. I don't care. I'm not even hiding it. Let me see what Colm's gone. 2-1 Newcastle. Yes, Davis. Sucker. Isaac to score. No, he's not playing. Can you imagine? 3-1. Come on. Let's do this. Jamie, is that true? Or is that nonsense? Dilap and Pedro. Oh, both starting. I did say that. I did say to you, that manager Maresca is clearly thinking, how can I get goals out of this team? Those wide players look like they could play forever and they're not scoring. So interesting. Very, very interesting. Look at the results. Let's finish them off. Newcastle, Jamie's gone 3-1 Liverpool. I hope you're right. I hope you're right. Shoot. Newcastle 2-2. Hope you all get your predictions wrong. That might be a comment of the week next week. That I'm so hungry. I just read that as Newcastle 0, KFC 2. I swear, no lies. That is how hungry I am. I just read that as Newcastle 0, KFC 2. Oh my goodness. I'm in trouble here, guys. I'm lagging. Good luck. Exactly. Listen, everyone's got that in. Good luck from champ. Listen, here's who you got to beat. Look at the scores for last week. If you're still watching on X and you haven't jumped in, jump in, subscribe to the channel, get the notifications on, get your predictions, and you can get them in before the first game kicks off, which is at 8 o'clock UK time. Get them in. It's good fun. We do this every week. As I said, there's prizes. Let me show you. Let me see if I can reach one. Look at this, man. Look at this. Look at this. Bottles like this, so you don't have to use any plastic bottles. This is so nice. You can use this. You can get custom t-shirts. Got some nice FPL custom t-shirts coming out. You're gonna love them. Trust me. I'm gonna have like a little place where I show them. You're more than to get them, but there'll be prizes as well. Make sure you're involved. All right. It's an easy game to play. Jump off X, watch it on YouTube, like and subscribe. Listen, I want to wish everyone a big good luck Please like and subscribe. Thank you, Jay. I'm going to leave that on as the last comment. Starting. That's how it's going to work for Palmer. How's that going to work for Palmer? That I'm not sure, you know, what Maresca's doing. I don't think we've seen that permutation. In fact, it shouldn't change much because I see Pedro starting from the left. Or is there two wide players on the pitch? Let me check. Has someone shown me the team? What is the full team? Everyone's telling me just Pedro. That's how you know we're such FPL heads. What is the full team, guys, man? Sort me out, man. Let's have a look at the full team. Here we go. So Neto and Pedro on the left. Okay, cool. I had a feeling this is a good team. Pedro owners, I'm going to be real with you. And Palmer captainers, you could be in for a treat here. You actually could be in for a treat here. Did I see your new card? I don't think I did, but we've got it all there. As long as you've got it in there, we will have it logged. Souček starts. Oh God. My FPL team's in trouble. I mean, what's Souček going to do, bro? Ciao, everyone. Good luck. Thank you very much, Jamie. You always represent. You're one of the good ones, man. And thank you to everyone that was on here. I'm going to leave it with this one here. Please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. Thank you for everyone that jumped on. Big respect and took part and comments and whatnot. Really enjoyed the show today. As I said, I read the LFC is KFC, so that's a sign that I need to jump off and go and eat. Everyone watching on X, do me a favor. Retweet that. Put a comment. At least put a comment. How about that for a deal? I can see there's a lot of people watching on X. I would really appreciate that, please. It would help get it around. Yeah, so please do that for me before I end the stream, okay? Thank you very much, everyone. I think we are done and dusted here. We are done and dusted, so please, listen, everyone, take it easy. See you all next week. I think we've gone through everything. 60p pop. The way I'm feeling right now, bro. Oof. I was looking at the football teams and they look like food names. Like Burnley, look like Biryani. I was hungry. I'm telling you. Listen. Anyway, let me jump off before you start hearing my belly explodes your headsets or your microphones. I mean, your speakers. See you later, everyone. Bye-bye. Laters. Take it easy.